Okay, so today what we are going to cover is something that a lot of network marketing companies use. You may have heard this before if you're in another MLM or if you've ever been in another MLM, okay? Is just the acronym ATM, okay? And I am going to talk about what ATM means and how it pertains to us as Team Cannabis and what you can do, what your daily flow should be whenever somebody is interested in the products or in the business, okay? So simply what ATM means is add, tag, message. That's it, okay? What I want to really enforce in this video is the fact that we shouldn't be word vomiting. The fact that things can be so much easier for us if we just keep it simple and keep it into this ATM routine, okay? So what do? So you put a post out there, right? And you put a post about the business or about the product and someone comments interested underneath it, okay? And you're like, oh my gosh, what do I say now? They're interested. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say now, okay? Very simple. We're keeping this simple. We're not going to answer it on our Facebook page because the more information that we give on our Facebook page, other people are not going to inquire or ask you questions because you've answered them already right on your page. So if somebody says to you, I'm interested, how much? You're not going to give them the answer on your page, okay? Underneath your post. You are going to say to them, I'm going to PM you, okay? And that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring this into a personal message and personalize it, okay? So they said interested. You're gonna message them and say, hey Maria, I saw that you made a comment underneath my post. I would love to help. What questions do you have for me? Now, the reason why I love doing this is because when I ask somebody what questions they have for me, they always tend to start talking about themselves. And what I love about that is now I know what they want to use this for or what they want in the business, okay? So let's say it was a post about the product. And they said, well, I've been looking a little bit on YouTube and online and seeing your posts, and I really think that this could help me with my anxiety. I used to take medications for it and I'm really trying to not do that. So I just thought that this might help me with my anxiety a little bit. Now you know, because you asked them if they had any questions, now you know why they want to use this. And it's so important to know that one thing because now you create a conversation, okay? And you get to know them, okay? What's the next step? We're gonna ATM, okay? Now, we have groups here for Team Cannabis. We have our testimonials group and we have our VIP opportunity group, okay? Those two groups should be utilized on a daily basis when you're talking to somebody. So what happens next? They've now given you a little synopsis of what they want to use this for. So now you're gonna say, oh my gosh, Maria, I use this for anxiety. It has helped me so much. Or my best friend uses this for anxiety and got to go off 2 medications, okay? Or just give them a little story. Do not word vomit. This is not where we want to start going off on a tangent, and that's why we're using this ATM system, okay? So you're gonna say, oh my gosh, this works so well for anxiety and I use it myself for the same thing. You know, Maria, would you be open to me adding you to a testimonial group where it can share a little bit about the product and give you some testimonies that may kind of pertain to this and you can see how it works for people. What do you think about that? Okay, so now you're just inviting them. And make sure that you use those words. I don't know what it is about open to, but nobody does not want to be open. Everyone wants to be open. So say, are you open to me adding you to our team's testimonial page? Because I just think that you can get so much information from that and see how it's helped others and maybe be able to see if this is right for you, okay? They're gonna say yes. Guess what you do? You add them. You add them. There's the A. Okay, you add them to the testimonial group. Next is T, tag, okay? So you're going to tag them in testimonies about anxiety. stuff that they are gonna relate to, okay? Because maybe you going on and on and on and on about your story and word vomiting on them would be too much, but them seeing it from other people, they're just like, wow, this is amazing, right? So you want to tag them in whatever pertains to them and say, hey, Maria, this is what we were talking about, okay? You tag them. You go back into the personal message and you say to them, great, I added you to our group and I tagged you in a couple of testimonies that I think that you may relate to, okay? So now you're letting them know that you added them and you tagged them and stuff so that they can go in there and visualize and see this, okay? What's the last one? Message, okay? All you're gonna do from there is you're gonna message them and say, hi Maria, I was just wondering if you got to look over some testimonies and look over some information about the products and if you had any questions at all for me, okay? If she starts to ask you questions, you wanna give simple answers. You don't wanna go nuts. If she asks you, yeah, this looks really, really interesting. Like, am I gonna get a test positive on a drug test? Your answer is gonna be, there's 2 products, THC and THC free. If you are worried about testing positive on a drug test, I would suggest a THC free, period. Don't go into the whole chemically, psychologically, what it all does, okay? Because they're not gonna understand that. They just wanna know. They just want a yes or no answer to their question, okay? Now, if they seem like they're excited and they don't ask you any questions and they say, I don't have any questions, this looks amazing, you're gonna say, okay, great. Are you ready to start feeling better? Can I tell you what I need from you to start? Whatever it may be, but you want to close it out by asking them a question and asking them, close the sale, ask them for the sale and ask them, like, can I tell you what I need from you then so that we can get you started feeling better? Okay? Same exact thing for the business. You throw out a business post, somebody comments interested, you PM them, you message them and say, hey Maria, I saw your comment on my post. I would love to help. Any questions that you have for me? Well, yeah, Shanna, I've been seeing you throw out these posts all the time, and I really could use some extra money to put my daughter into some extracurricular activities that I can't afford right now, okay? They give you the reason why they want to join the business because you ask them if they have any questions, okay? We have a VIP opportunity group. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say back, oh my gosh, that's great. I was able to put my son in Taekwondo when I started this business, so I totally get it. Would you be open to me giving you my business link and placing you in our opportunity group so you can take a look into the business and see if this is right for you or not? Okay? And again, are you open to? They're gonna say yes. You're gonna add them into our opportunity group, okay? And you are going to tag them in different posts. So usually what I do is in the announcements, I tag them in the CEO's post, I tag them in the prices of all the packages. I tag them if they said that they were interested in something that I know that we have a testimonial for in there, I will tag them in that. Whatever pertains to them, you're going to tag them in, okay? And say, hey, I think that this would be a great video for you to watch. Even if it's long, whenever you get some time, this would be a great one, okay? You're going to go back to them and message them and say, hey, this is awesome. I just put you in all the groups so you can take a look and you can take the free tour and ask me any questions that you might have at all, okay? You did all you need to do, and those groups are going to be working for you. Why is this so powerful? Because you're tagging them, and so is everyone else. Everyone else is tagging all the people who are interested in this business, and they're going to keep seeing, they're going to get these notifications of everybody being tagged in this group, and they're going to see the power, and they're going to be like, wow, everyone is really, really interested in this, okay? So it kind of kills two birds with one stone without you even having to say anything, okay? No word vomiting. Now, follow up. You have a way to follow up because you gave them a place to take some time and look into the business or look into the product. So now you're going to come back and say, hey Maria, did you get a second to look over all the information? And I was just checking in to see if you had any questions at all for me, or if you were ready to start making some money, or if you're ready to start feeling better. I know you wanted to use this for anxiety, and I know how much it's helped me to this day, and I just really, really am excited for you, okay? Show them some excitement. Tell them that you want to know if they're ready to jump, okay? So that is ATM. It's simple as that. This should be your flow every single day so that you don't have to word vomit. You don't have to sit there and just go on and on and on about all the products in the business. There's no reason for it. We have all these things in place for you to add, tag, and message and be able to close anyone that is interested in this business without having to word vomit and work so hard, okay? Hopefully that helped a little bit. Let me see. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, here's another thing. Please, don't, if they want to be added into any of the groups, okay? And let's say that they say that they don't take your tour, but they'll say that they can take the, let you put them in the opportunity group. You can, even if they don't take the tour, it's okay. Don't freak. You can still add them in the opportunity group. They'll still see all the kind of commotion that's going on in there. You still want to tag them and everything. Please just don't tag them and then leave them. Okay? Because that's the last part of ATM is messaging, okay? So don't tag them and leave them, okay? Because when you do the follow-up, if they still haven't taken your tour, you can talk about that in the follow-up, okay? That's why this is so powerful. Just follow the steps, and I promise you, you're gonna see results.